Guys, it's
I go first. Hey guys, so I've seen a lot of mommies out there do their newborn must-haves, but I haven't seen actually I don't think I've seen any dads give their must-haves. So today we're each going to give you our top 5 newborn must-haves. Keep watching.
Hey guys, it's Cory.
And Erica.
And today we're doing our must-haves. Well, Erica's going to give her must-haves. I'm going to give, maybe not must-haves, but more like I use these things all the time and I really like them a lot. Or they make my life, or our lives easier, I guess. So.
No, and I think that's a valid point. I don't know if there's really any must-haves. I think when I was 3 months pregnant, I put a post out on Facebook to friends and family to see what they said their must-haves were, and I think it's literally the probably top post on my Facebook with the most comments. Like, everybody has so many things that they think worked best for them, but it's safe to say every baby's different, so I highly advise don't go buying every little thing prior to the baby being born. If you get it for your baby shower, cool, but don't go and spend all of your money getting every single thing that everybody recommends, because you don't know what your baby's going to like. Try one thing at a time. If that doesn't work, then go buy the next thing. Yeah,
you're either going to spend a lot of money or end up with a bunch of stuff that you don't use and isn't really useful. Yeah. Well, let's, without further ado,
get started?
Get into it.
Who's going first?
You're going to go first.
All of mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So we don't know what each of us, well, the goal was to not know, but then we kind of gathered everything in here, but I don't know the explanation for everything, so
sure. Okay.
I'll start out. One of the most common things that was recommended to me was the Aiden and I Swaddle Blankets. I didn't understand initially like why those blankets, like why were those so much superior to other blankets, and we learned really quick that it's because of the stretchiness of them. So if you're planning on swaddling, we didn't swaddle very long because she just broke out of it, and now in hindsight I kind of wish I would have went back and got I think they're the Swaddle Me ones with the Velcro. I think that would have worked better for her. She literally, how long did she stay swaddled for?
Not that long.
Like 2 or 3 weeks, yeah. But get stretchy blankets if you're gonna swaddle. We double swaddled, so that definitely made it more inconvenient in the middle of the night. So again, I'll insert the Swaddle Me ones. I think they're the Swaddle Me. I'll insert the ones that I wish that we would have gotten, but if you're gonna go with the blankets, get stretchy ones because that just swaddles much easier. The next thing, and I wouldn't buy a lot of these right away until you know if you're gonna have a baby that spits up, but ours spits up all the time. She's gotten better, but make sure you get good burp cloths, because we had some not good ones where the spit up would just set on top of it, and then we had good ones that it soaked it up. And the two that I recommend are the Copper Pearl and the Burt's Bees, because they actually soak up the spit up. And the Copper Pearls, they're just super cute. I would say the Boppie Lounger is something that I recommend for the first month and a half at least, because your newborn sleeps so often, and while this might not be necessary, this made life really easy. We always sat her in here. They say you're not supposed to sleep in it. Let's be real. They just sleep all of the time. So, Boppie Lounger, it's good for resting in when they're tiny, and I'll insert a picture of Zoey using all of these things. All right, my other thing. So we have the Mamaroo we got as a gift. We have a swing we got as a gift. We have a bouncer that we bought on Black Friday, just kind of on a whim because it was on sale, and it's just a gadget that you're supposed to have for your newborns, right? This is by far, out of all of those things, my favorite thing. This, while I was on maternity, allowed me to bring her into any room with me, and she would have fun. I'd bring her when I was doing the dishes. She just sits, she kicks, she has fun on it. I can't remember how much I paid, but I'll insert the prices of all of these things. This we got on sale, but there's much cheaper ones. There are Fisher Price ones out there. But a bouncer is by far my favorite gadget for her to hang out in while I gotta get stuff done. And the last thing that I don't think I've seen anybody else recommend, but that's made our life super easy, is changing pads that are portable that you can wash. Because, so we have her sleeping in our room. We don't have room for a changing table in there, so we change her right on our bed. And I think it was the second night home, she pooped all over Cory. But because of these, it saved our mattress and it saved our comforter. We put them up on our changing pad as well, so we're not constantly changing out the pretty changing cover, and we just have to wash these when she poops, because, you guys, they are going to poop and pee when you don't have their diaper on them. It's inevitable. So I think, and these are super inexpensive. You can buy them in packs of 3, maybe even more. But we have these. We have a rubber one, but these we just we bring them upstairs, downstairs, in our room. We use them in her room. We just use them all the time. That was my top 5 things. You're up.
Okay, so welcome to Dad's edition of top 5 or 5 things that I think that I use or that we use on a regular basis. So first thing is the diaper bag. There's not any place that we go without it. You always have to have one. This one actually looks nice. It's a Hap Tim?
We'll link it below.
Yeah, Erica got this for me.
That was another Black Friday purchase.
Yeah, so we got everything for pretty cheap. This one's nice. It's got plenty of compartments. You can fit whatever is you need in there. I got like a charging thing for our phone just in case we need with a cord. Important. Yeah, I know, right? But disposable things for diapers to put in. Hand sanitizer we keep in here. We can keep her pacifiers in these small little compartments so they're easy to get to and access. And on top of that, there's just a whole lot of space. Keep like an extra onesie in here just in case she gets a little messy. And then there's 3 insulated storage compartments for bottles, so you can keep things cool for a long period of time, which is super important if you're going to be out for a really long time. Something that I never really thought of, but yeah, if you're going to be out and then you end up being out longer than you were anticipating, to be able to keep milk cold so it doesn't go bad for hours is a really nice thing to have. It comes with its own changing pad and a little slot that you can throw that into, and then in this kind of main compartment I just usually keep a burp cloth and a bunch of diapers and some wipes, and it actually looks pretty good. It's a good man bag for sure. It's a lot different than Erica's. This is a little more girly and stylish. I'm not about that, so the gray works for me. That's perfect. Moving on to the next thing, the Dr. Brown's bottles. I mean, it's kind of a unanimous decision. Everybody that we've talked to has said, like, these are the ones to get. They're pretty nice to have because, one, you get rid of things not being stable. You can kind of, like, hold them better. Even when you're holding her, you can kind of put it up on your chin even and hold Zoey and feed her at the same time and still do things one-handed. The nice thing is that they come with little nipples that you can purchase that have a bigger hole so they can get more food and drink faster. And then the construction of them is just, it's well put together and well engineered. And the straw in the top here really eliminate the issue that these had, which was her sucking a lot of air instead of just getting food. And really, like, we had to burp her hardly at all ever since we started using these, and maybe that's just because she got older or whatever, but for us it seemed to work really well, so this is kind of like my number 2. Okay, so third thing, Erica kind of already touched on it, but this changing table / chest of drawers is just awesome. Erica really organized everything, so we got sort of categorized items in here, some medical stuff, some baby Tylenol, and some carriers moving down. Everything's organized with onesies and some bibs here that she can wear, and then into her bath products. And then up here we just keep all of her diapers in this little compartment, which we don't have any right now. Some rash stuff, extra changing pads and the wipes that we keep in here. Moving down one more, just some shorts, pants, kind of nicer things, as well as her pajamas and little baby booties. And then at the end, just some burp cloths and more clothes for her. But
this is the next size.
Yeah, next size up. There we go. But this is just really nice. It's nice to have this changing pad. It's nice to be able to It's nice to be able to change her while standing up and not always be bent over your bed or something, because I promise you after you bend over like this for a while and change, your back starts to hurt. Or at least ours do, because we're getting old. So Erica did already talk about the bouncer, but this was also on my list. I think it's just the portability of this is so much nicer. The Mamaroo you can't bring anywhere, and you always kind of have to keep it in the same place and plugged in. That one's not battery operated. We have a Fisher-Price swing, which is super nice. She really likes it. It plays some kind of cricket noises and some other music, and you can turn it and rotate it so it swings in different directions, and she does really like that. And it is battery operated, so you can move it and you don't have to be connected to the wall all the time, but the problem is it's kind of big and clunky and you have to keep it in the exact same spot. I think this kind of does what both those do. It gives her something to kind of move around in, and she does love this. We use it every single day, and the best part about it is it's super simple, super portable. We've already gone on a couple trips with it, and just throw it in the trunk. Really lightweight, easy to carry, and we can throw it wherever and put her in it. And even on some of our trips, we've seen other couples have this exact same thing, and it's it's super convenient, and that's really the best part. You can bring it anywhere in the house that you're going to be, whether you're doing dishes or downstairs or what have you.
This specific brand is the Baby Bjorn, so we'll make sure we link that as well.
Got it. Okay. The last thing. So we co-sleep with her. We have the bassinet at the end of the bed, but it's just the convenience of having her sleep in the middle of us that the Dock-A-Tot is pretty awesome. It's a little expensive for the use that you get out of it for how long you can put them in this with their size. They do make different sizes, but this has just been awesome. We throw her in the middle, we put her in the middle of us every night, and it just makes it really, really nice to be able to wake up, feed her, lay right next to her, and give her a bottle. She sleeps in it very well, and it prevents her from rolling around with these bolsters on either side. Definitely awesome. We would recommend this for sure. Not necessary. We should probably start moving to putting her in the bassinet and then eventually into her crib in a separate room, but for right now, it's just the convenience is really awesome, and since Erica and I are both workers, it shares the load definitely in the middle of the night. So yeah, those are my top 5 things that I think that we use every single day that definitely make our lives more convenient. Cool, so that's our top 5 things.
Take them or leave them.
Yeah, take them or leave them.
May work for you, may not, but that's what makes our life easier.
Yeah, absolutely. Those things work for us. Whatever works for you guys, and you find out items that make your life easier, awesome. Those are just the things that we like to use, the things that really come in handy for us, and everybody's going to be different, and every baby's going to be different.
Go ahead and put the things that made your life easier in the comments below, because I'm curious, maybe we missed out on something that would have made our life easier for the newborn stage. If you like this style video where we're each giving both of our opinions, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit subscribe. We make videos about money, getting out of debt, family, life in Italy, marriage, and we'd love to have you part of the family. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya. And if you thought that I talked way too much, also say that in the comments down below.
Hit the
thumbs down. If I talked way too much, thumbs down that.